Lady decides to sue Kevin Hart because his security knocked her on the ground, she says at least, and fractured her face. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So apparently, there's this lady and she's suing Kevin Hart. Okay, so there's a couple of things that's actually going on in this particular matter about how all of this happened and came into fruition. But the first thing I want everybody to know is this is not a recent thing. This thing happened quite some time ago. Matter of fact, remember when Kevin Hart was supposed to be the I think he was supposed to be the host for the Oscars, or he was up for the host of the Oscars, or whatever the case might be. And then while he was the host for the up for the host of the Oscars, I said that like 8 times already. Anyway, while he was up for that particular position, what happened was there was some tweets that had came out, and when these tweets had came out, I believe there was like it was like homophobic in nature, or whatever the case might be. Just so we can be clear on this, Kevin Hart has apologized profusely for these particular comments that he had made on his tweets. And also, you have to understand this: comedians kinda, you know that line? They're usually on it. Okay, so just so we could be clear. So this all happened around that time. So there's 2 different stories I've heard, just so we can be clear. One of the stories was this is supposed to have happened around the moment that he found out that he was not going to be hosting the Oscars. So let me just tell you what happened. And the other story is that he was actually at an event where they were watching. It was a screening for The Upside. For everybody that know, I think that was the movie that he was in, where the homeboy that used to sell the drugs in the other TV show was in the wheelchair. That movie. Anyway, so I hear it's a screening at the Upside. Both these things can be true. It can be a screening of the Upside, and at the same time, it could have happened that he could have gotten the news about him not being the host for the Oscars. Anyway, so apparently they were in a building, and him and his security team came rushing out of the building. And when they came rushing out of the building, or rushing out of the event, wherever they were, there's a lady. Her name is Carmen Marrero, Marrero, and she's claiming that she was minding her business, walking on the block, and then all of a sudden, Kevin Hart and his security team came barreling out of a building, knocked her to the ground. There was some kind of whatever the hell happened, and she got a fractured face. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying literally her face got fractured. Okay, so one of the points in which I want to make, I don't know why that thing just said that. I got to turn the volume down on this phone. Sorry about that, y'all. So one of the things that they're actually saying that actually involved in this particular situation is that she's saying that they should be held responsible. So she's suing Kevin Hart. She's suing SAG-AFTRA. She's suing personally the bodyguard who did it. And she's just going after the cash. So that's what's happening as far as that is concerned. Any more stuff come up on this, obviously I'm going to tell you. But also, just so y'all know, it's not like they just rushed out of the building and there was nobody out there, just her, and they just ran her over. It was a situation where there was a crowd outside. It was like, I guess, a reasonable crowd of people. And she says that she was walking across the street. And so she came across the street and she was walking past the situation, or walking past the crowd, or whatever the case was. And that's when the security guard and Kevin Hart came barreling down the road to try to get to whatever the vehicle they was. Because you know how these crowds be. The crowd could have been the paparazzi also. So I guess there's going to be some things. We're going to find out. She's taking them to court, you know, rightfully so. Not a knock on her. So she's taking them to court. So we're going to find out, I guess, exactly what happened in this particular situation. Also, just so we could add, we are talking about New York City. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. I used to drive with this guy, right? So this is where I used to be in the car with when I used to work. I used to work at this moving company. For everybody that don't know, I used to do moving and storage for a living. So I used to work with this one particular driver, and this one particular driver, for whatever his reason was, whenever he was driving, even if he was in the wrong, if somebody honked their horn, he would make them wait. I can't explain why. I don't know why. But if he was driving, even if he was 100% in the wrong, he would make them wait. So you got to understand, like, that's kind of what goes on in New York City. You just have people that, I don't know, attitudes or whatever. You really can't, I don't know, you can't, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so she is claiming that the security guard violently contacted her and is accusing him of assault and battery. So therefore, since he was working in the commission of Kevin Hart is also liable, I guess they're trying to say. And also, since it was probably at an event that was being done by the SAG-AFTRA people, I guess she's also trying to hold them. She's trying to sue everybody she can. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Should they be held responsible? And she's also saying she has permanent injuries. So, I mean, I don't know at the end of the day. I don't know at the end of the day. We're going to see what happens. But let me know what y'all guys think about it. Leave it down in the comment section. Do y'all think that Kevin Hart should be able to be held responsible for this? It was somebody that was working for him that did the thing. Do you think that the SAG people, the people that was just having an event where they was showing a movie, they know nothing about what Kevin Hart and his people were doing, do you think that they should be held responsible? And just because I'm curious, do y'all think that this lady just think that this is a money grab, like the individuals that, you know, a car bumps them soft and the next thing you know, they on the floor talking about my neck, my back, and my neck. I said that backwards, right? It's my neck and my back. Anyway, y'all get the point. So leave the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.